Hey guys, welcome back to Low RC. This is Jason. Today on the bench, I've got the FMS fcx10, the what do they call this? The LC80 by Fair RC. This is the tricolor edition, along with the Traxxas trx4 79 Bronco. And I just wanted to do a little table comparison on what you get for the price. This one, at the time of this video, through Fair RC, this is a modded fcx10. It comes in at $369, and the Traxxas trx4 through A-Main and several other sites comes in at $549. So I just wanted to compare the features of both these trucks and what you get on this one and what you get on this one compared to the prices. We'll start with the exterior of these two trucks. Of course, this is the licensed Toyota LC80 body. I don't have any of the Toyota stickers on it right now, but through FMS, this is a licensed body. Very nice Lexan body, clear windows, full interior. It's got a driver figure molded in there. It's got the roof rack. It's got a snorkel. It's got door handles that are actually sunk in to the body. It's got some nice plastic details on the bumper and the grill, just nicely done there. It's got the hard plastic molded fender liners. Tail lights are nice. It's got the rear ladder, this little hard molded plastic piece here, and just lots of cool little details. Then you go over here to the Bronco. Of course, you got the chrome grill, nicely done grill. Does not have hard plastic fender liners. It does have some sort of little, I think these are glued on door handles, and it's got the mirrors and some chrome trim down the side. And in the back as well, it's got nice chrome. So really nice body, and this one does have clear windows, but with all the TRX4s, you're not going to get clear windows. Some of them have the blacked out windows, but this one also does not have an interior. It's just a empty shell on the inside. But there's the body comparison. Now let's move on to the wheels and tires. Of course, these are not the stock wheels for this Bronco, but they are the stock tires. I put them on Enduro wheels. What you're going to get with the Bronco is something more like this. It's just a plastic one-piece solid wheel with the tire glued on it, and just a regular old stock type foam inside. Not a bad tire. Canyon Trail is a good tire. They perform well, but you're just going to get some glued on plastic wheels. Now with the fcx10 modded by Fair RC, what you're going to get are these awesome looking Batrazi bead locks. These are, I think, a 3-piece, no, they might be a 4-piece bead lock. And then these Batrazi super soft aggressive tires, single stage foam. The foam is a little soft, but you do get some nice metal bead locks right out of the box with this Fair RC. All right, one more exterior feature we're going to talk about are the lights. The Fair RC FMS has lights. You can switch them on and off with the remote control. They come factory out of the box. We got some tail lights back there, headlights, and this awesome little light bar on the top. And the Traxxas does not come with any lights whatsoever. And if you're planning on doing a Traxxas set of lights, you're probably looking at about $90 to $100 to do this truck here, as to where this one comes complete with lights right out of the box. Moving on to the transmitters. Of course, the Traxxas comes with the TQI. This FMS is branded FMS, but it's actually a Fly Sky RTR type radio. This is a 6-channel. This is a 4-channel. This one here, it's okay. It's a little large. Kind of got to put a wheel extension on there to one-hand drive it. This one here is a little more compact. It's a little easier to one-hand drive. It's also got many more options inside as far as endpoints and dip switches that you can control the ESC, the drag brake, things like that. I actually prefer this radio over this one. This one is really nice for an RTR radio. Also, the ESC that it comes with, this is your standard XL5, and the Traxxas, you can program it to 5 different modes, I believe. The FMS does come with a 2-in-1 receiver. A lot of people don't like that, but it actually performs pretty well. It's a fly sky receiver ESC combo, very smooth on the control, and Traxxas, whether you can change it out just without changing the radio, but the XL5 is a little noisier and just doesn't quite have the low-end control as the FMS. Okay, now we'll take a look underneath these two trucks, and you can tell right off the bat, this center skid kind of looks very familiar between the two trucks. I wouldn't say it's an exact copy, but a very close design that the FMS used. The slider drive shafts, they look pretty much the same. It looks, well, I think that is a metal. Well, I don't know. I think it's metal under there, but this one here is also metal, but doesn't have the plastic cover. The motor position is pretty similar between the two trucks. The transmission is fairly similar. The FMS does have a 2-speed transmission, as well as the TRX4 also has the 2-speed transmission. With the TRX4, you're going to get a 21-turn Titan 550 can motor. That's going to be your stock motor. This one's got a Spectrum 1400 kV brushless in it, but the FMS over here is going to come with a 550 can. I believe this is a 32-turn motor. Runs pretty well with that ESC, like I said. Now, the biggest difference in these two trucks, this FMS is a straight axle design, as you can see there, as to where the Traxxas has the portal axles. I did add some brass to this Traxxas here, so you're not going to get that out of the box, but nonetheless, it does have the portal axles. They both have metal links, upper and lower. Looks like the FMS, yeah, those are pretty similar. I'm actually curious as to whether these are the same length. I'm almost betting you could put Traxxas axles on this FMS without too much trouble. I almost guarantee you could. That's interesting. Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking to myself here, but this straight axle on the FMS, I just think it looks really nice and scale for the truck. Let's see if I can get a nice shot of it here underneath. I just like the look of the straight axle with this truck here. I know not many 79 Broncos have portal axles either, but this one has a little better ground clearance, going to get over obstacles a little better, but nonetheless, they're both awesome on the trail. I almost forgot one key feature that the TRX4 has over the FMS. That is the selectable unlocking and locking differentials, front and rear. You can unlock them, lock them as you please. The FMS is for full-time 4-wheel drive all the time. You do not have that option. So there it is. I'll take the lid off here. Take a peek inside. This one does have a chassis mounted servo. Of course, that's not the Traxxas servo. That's been upgraded as well. Your battery compartment there in the middle. And the newer TRX4 does have a clipless body. So this one's kind of an old school one here. This FMS, it's got a little different system here. You got to pop these little twisty deals here in the front. And in the back, that body just kind of pops off, and it's got the magnetic connectors. But on the inside, the battery placement and the motor placement, very similar to the TRX4. This one does have the servo on axle, little different design there. Just a preference thing. A lot of people don't like the servo on axle in a scale vehicle, but honestly, you really don't see it when it's on the trail. They did a good job of the way that it's mounted to where it really doesn't have that big of effect on the scale looks of it. Performs pretty well too. But I just wanted to do a little bench comparison between these two trucks, and I'm not saying that I like this FMS better than the TRX4. I'm just saying for a newer RC company, they're really doing a lot for a lot less money at this point. I love the Traxxas. It's not going to stop me from getting TRX4s in the future. Still a great truck. Wouldn't hesitate to get this one again. But value-wise, what you get in this FMS, this is not a bad deal whatsoever. And I have several videos of this thing out on the rocks if you want to check it out. It does perform pretty well. TRX4, everybody knows how well it performs, but just a quick overview of these two trucks, what you get for the price, and I hope this helps somebody make a decision. And if you like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe. I will have links to both of these trucks in the description, and thanks for watching. See you soon.